Something about mine too. Mine's gonna be really good.
I almost did stuffed peppers today. Came very close. It was either this or hot dogs.
I haven't done stuffed peppers in so long. I was overdue for stuffed peppers, so.
Some would say stuffed peppers have become my thing.
Stuffed peppers have always been my thing. It's just
No,
I don't do them anymore.
It's become my thing, though, I think. Like, you're the salad girl. That's what you do.
I am.
You
I'm a
do
salad queen.
You do salad. Salad queen. Salad. I was going to say something, but I'm not going to say it. I basically have sausage and peppers.
Hey, Mobstern. How are you?
Breakfast bagels. It's like 24 and change. 2,400 and change. I got some some cheese on the side. You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
So guys, I have taco. Hold on, let me.
Yeah, you want you to show yours first.
I have
What's up,
taco. Stuffed peppers with taco salad.
Yeah, khakis is a very pretty,
yeah.
very pretty.
Just under
I'm not-
1,200 calories, guys.
I'm not drinking tonight, but Kaki's got a very pretty plate. Thanks for a comment on my post. Oh, absolutely, no problem. What's poppin', JVL?
Me Lemur. Oh, Lance. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put my hair back to eat this. Because I don't want cheese sauce and shit in my hair.
The mayo really does.
It's funny that he put mayo on his sandwich, his egg sandwich, because that's something I used to do when I was pregnant with Lucas. Like, I would always put mayo on my
eggs.
No, not on my eggs, but like on the egg sandwich. Like, I would make like the bread, like toast the bread, and I put mayo on it instead of ketchup, and it's so good.
Hey, what's up, Pete?
And
I've got sausage, egg, and cheese bagels. Kaki's got taco
stuffed peppers and a taco salad. Yeah.
My whole idea with putting mayo on the bagel with the sausage, egg, and cheese is to give that McDonald's steak, egg, and cheese breakfast sandwich. Do you guys remember that?
Mm-hmm.
They did some kind of sauce on there, and I always loved it. The steak, egg, and cheese with the special sauce on it. And I always felt like it was a mayo base. And for some reason, I thought it would work, and it does. It works. It works big time. You ever shit in the back of the FedEx truck? No. I've never taken shits in the back of the truck, but I do pee in it all the time.
Fasting Bastard says Mom always
got a peeing bottle.
Mayo on his egg sandwiches. You know what? It's no different than egg salad, guys. It's really not. It's just you know what? It's just a different way of cooking an egg, and you're putting mayo on it. It's so good.
It's very good.
That was a craving of mine when I was pregnant with Lucas. I wouldn't be able to eat an egg sandwich if it didn't have mayo on it.
But I've never done that. Like I said,
I have. It's delicious.
Tonight's the first night, and it's amazing. Hey Pete, what kind of lunchbox did you take to school? How did you fit your big black
cock into a water bottle?
Oh no, it's a big water bottle, number one. And number two, my penis does not touch the water bottle. It doesn't go inside. I just pee in the water bottle. I fill it up, and I usually dump it out in the sewer. Or sometimes I just chuck it at a car if they really decided to be douchebags and park a certain way. Joking, I don't do that.
Maybe you dump it on the windshield.
Brown paper sack.
Who knows?
Pete, I could see you being a guy like taking the old school like lunch boxes, like the character ones, you know, like the Charlie's Angels or not Captain America, Gladiators. Or you might be too old for that. Did you they didn't sell like those kind of lunch boxes when you were a kid?
Billy Nelson. Billy Nelson said, "Food looks elite tonight, Jamie."
Thank you, Billy. Billy, what'd you eat for dinner tonight? Oh, Keith, I need to address something to you, my friend.
Yeah, Keith. Seriously.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm not offended. If anything, it's a compliment. But she is legit, yes, my friend, but she's my other half.
No. Like we're partners. Like
yes. I don't know why you think I'm gay. I mean, you said that.
He made it clear it was the tights.
No, he said that it was mannerisms. My mannerisms.
The tights and the mannerisms.
The tights and the manner.
No.
The tights I could change, but I won't. The mannerisms, though, that's just who I am. Like, how does having certain mannerisms set off your gaydar? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know.
Yeah, that's what I want to.
Did my parents?
I want to know that too, Keith. Like seriously,
late night
because
McDonald's run.
my gaydar doesn't go off sitting next to Jamie.
Late night McDonald's run. Good for you.
My gaydar actually goes off sometimes on guys that aren't really gay, and I thought they were. It happens. It happens. It malfunctions.
I did not say I was bi.
I didn't say that.
No, Lance said you did say you are bi that night you were drunk. Remember? I don't remember. And I watched the stream the next day, Lance. That's something I would remember rewatching. And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't want to get that. I want to get that out of the way.
So Keith, it's okay. Sometimes your gaydar malfunctions. It does. It happens. Sometimes it's wrong.
I'll make a deal with you, Keith. She pisses me off enough, I'll give you a call. Alright?
That may just happen.
Khaki actually has not pissed me off at all today.
Wow.
Besides in the kitchen before, when she did that.
When I did my thing.
Hey, Auntie Ray Ray, how are you tonight?
Hey, Auntie Ray Ray.
Do you want
Goes off all the motherfucking time watching Jamie.
Well,
oh, Pete. Oh, I forgot my hot sauce on that pepperoni.
There is nothing I could do about it. I'm me. I'm happy being me. If there was one thing I could change about me, it'd be my teeth.
There's nothing wrong with your teeth.
I'm just saying, I'm making conversation, Kagi.
What was up with that message on your story? You posted from some random guy. That's what we were just talking about, Lance.
That's what we were just talking about, Lance. There's a fellow on YouTube who thinks I'm gay, and he would like to take me out for drinks. Mm-hmm. He would like to take me out for drinks. Now,
he could take me out for drinks too, because we're a package.
And he said New York City, which means you're a New Yorker or a New Jersey guy. Now, we are going to be going back to the city. I want to say mid-November.
We're a package deal, Keith. Just so you know, Keith, we're a package
If you want to take us out to a nice bakery, we could do that. Or we could do drinks too. I'm good with that. Mm-hmm. Such shit has gone down at work. Uh-oh. What? Any shankings?
Yeah, seriously, Auntie Ray. Anybody get shanked?
And you forgot all the awesome texts I sent you. What the fuck? Jimmy Jam?
What about... I already responded to your text. Oh, no, you sent me more.
Best
Sorry.
Lover. Wow, that's a name.
I was busy.
Pete, that's
Is
a name.
Best Lover back?
No, he said, so Best Lover's back? Question mark.
Maybe. It could be.
Best Lover.
That's a blast from the past.
That's a name that I haven't heard in a long ass time. That motherfucker pops in and pops out. I don't think he's ever been on IG, right?
Yes, he has.
Oh, yeah? Wasn't he from YouTube, though?
Yeah. He had pretty much the same name on Instagram.
Jamie Van Longmeat. That's a nice t-shirt. That's a nice t-shirt. It could be a picture of me standing outside a butcher's shop. Jamie Van Longmeat. Jimmy Jam.
Or Jamie holding a Subway sandwich. Jamie Van Longmeat.
Old school baseball jersey like khaki was wearing is sexier than lingerie.
Go look at the text.
Jimmy Jam, I agree. And I also used to tell
Alright, hold Jesus Christ, I just want to eat.
Jimmy Jam, I
just want to eat.
I tell her all the time, like, you know what, you look so hot if you just put your hair in a ponytail and put a baseball cap on. She doesn't want to wear baseball hats though.
Recent surveys show the first
High on PCP and ranging retinal step.
Ew. Jimmy. Oh.
No.
He wanted me to show you that.
What, a Cookie Monster? Did someone just say cookies?
Jamie used to have Cookie Monster pants.
I did. And then I cut them into booty shorts. Wow, I'm not really stating my case, Keith, am I?
No.
I'm straight, I swear.
It's a good thing I know you.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, Jimmy, that last meme Ew.
This is so good. This is so good. Relationship with an
A
inmate.
staff having a relationship with an inmate.
Wait, now Auntie Ray Ray, are you in a prison's prison?
A prison's prison.
Sorry, a woman's prison or a male prison? Was the staff member male or female? Engaging with a
Yeah.
inmate that is
that's
male
a really
or
good
female.
question.
Because if it's a woman guard fucking an inmate, that's pretty damn cool. That's pretty damn cool, and that guard probably made that inmate's night, week, month, maybe even year.
Male and female.
Male and female.
So she's in a co-ed prison. Can you move your arm?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Female on female, speaking of gay. Wow.
Well then.
Well, at least there can be no confusion like, oh, she got me pregnant. You bitch, you're lying. No, there's no pregnancy there.
Oh no.
It's just fun. Dirty lesbian prison sex. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I have a buddy.
Lance said, I think you would look good in some booty shorts with your dick swinging like a pendulum.
What's a pendulum, first off?
The part on the clock that goes like this. Like the grandfather clock, the part that swings back and forth.
Yeah, my dick
Not on a regular clock.
Oh.
The grandfather clock, you know, that big piece on the bottom that swings back and forth?
Oh. I was going to say, if we're going to pick what hand I am on the clock, I'm the small hand. I'm man enough to admit that. With today's work, you never know. I know. But yeah, Jamie, fuck Victoria's Secret. Kathy, stay. How are you? Skipping the booty shorts and some peekaboo with a cookie, and Jamie will be all over that cookie. Jamie gets shut down all the time, number one. Number two, I've been having a lot of thoughts about me banking for the weekend. I'm still going to go for that. But I think I want to do my best to only do it Friday night. I mean, I'll do it Saturday night, but I'm not going to the extreme I've been going to. That's a scout's honor right there. I know a lot of you probably have heard this before.
Lance says, I do kind of get a Buffalo Bill vibe from you.
It's the clothes. It's the clothes. If you really knew how much I love women, Kaki can attest to that. Buffalo Bill.
And Pete said the last thing he wants to think of you doing the helicopter.
What's that?
Or your dick swinging.
My dick doesn't swing. It kind of just goes to one side and then it boomerangs. It doesn't swing. It just goes bone on a bone.
Oh my god.
I'm going to be honest with you. Uh-huh.
Yes, I read the devil meme. You know what, Jimmy? I've posted that before. The devil meme.
I don't know how I would feel if I had a huge dinger. Like,
I don't know how I would feel either.
no, I'm serious. Like, I guess if you've grown up with one your whole life, you're used to it, you adjust. But if you just wake up one morning and all of a sudden your dick is a magnum size, it's like, where do you put it? Do you do you put it in the side of your leg?
Where do you put it?
Mine is like a sledgehammer swiping thumb swig thump. Jimmy Jim, that would not surprise me, but it also wouldn't surprise me if you had a little baby dick. Big mean man like you, bragging about his cock, and then gets caught with it out, and it's like a tiny little.
I'm giving you.
That happens too. I'm just saying that happens too. I would hurt Kagi?
Yeah.
Baby dick.
Seriously.
If Kagi could snap her fingers and have me altered to having a big penis, I don't think she would.
I wouldn't.
I mean, there are.
It's not all about having a big penis. Like
I know.
I feel like that would hurt.
Size 15. Size 15, Jamie, just saying. Is that your shoe size? It puts the lotion on its skin? What the fuck are you talking about, Lance?
Oh, but I inhaled a piece of a jalapeno.
And how's that?
And it went up my nose. And it's burning like a motherfucker right now.
You want to take a bump of sugar?
I might just go in the bathroom and blow my nose.
Okay. You probably should, though. I'll take one bite.
Yeah, I know you will. But make sure you bite the green one because it's not as good as the red one. You bite the red one because...
I like the red ones better. Buffalo Bill, Silence of the Lambs, puts on the lotion on the skin and gets hosed again. No, I've seen it. I just haven't seen it in a long time. I don't remember all the parts of the movie. You know, when I was doing security, that was one of the first movies I ever watched. Was the whole Silence of the Lamb, and I was so broke, and Khaki was so broke that this is when I first started doing security. I would go to the library and rent movies to go to work. It's like that's what my biggest concern was at going to, like what to do to pass time, and that was movies. I got all the Silence of the Lambs. I got the Buffalo Bill, the Red Dragon, whatever it's called. Watched them all until Khaki came to pick me up with Taco Bell.
Need your attention. I'm right here. You got my attention.
You got my attention too, Jimmy Jam. Don't ever think you don't. I might miss it, but I go back to it when you say, Jamie, read up.
I literally had a piece of pepper stuck in my nose. It was gross.
I didn't take a bite.
I don't care if you did. I'm not a fan of the green pepper.
No, I'm telling you, I didn't take a bite. Open your hand and put it straight. Jimmy Jam, you really gonna make fun of my hands?
No. Don't make them do that.
Ever seen Tu Wong Fu? I've never seen that. Never even heard of it.
Jimmy, he's not gonna do that.
Put my hands out straight. I'm doing it, Jimmy Jam. This way or the other way? It's as straight as they go, though.
Or did you mean like this? Oh, no. Straight can be taken more than one different way.
Okay, from the wrist to the end of your middle finger.
Oh, measuring your dick size? Is that what you're doing right now?
From your middle finger to
Yeah,
your
go
wrist?
like this. Go like this.
Why?
Is that how you... I know what he's doing. I've seen this on Facebook. That's
No.
how you're supposed to measure, like, the size of your dick.
Did you give your first job before the stream started?
That's usually the size of a man's penis when erect. I saw that on Facebook. A long ass time ago.
Oh. No, nothing happened before the stream. Things don't happen with me and Khaki every night. Like maybe twice a week.
It depends on everybody else in the house.
It's the middle finger to the wrist?
Middle finger to the wrist, I thought... What I saw on Facebook was like the middle finger to the thumb.
Middle finger. No, it's not that big. No way. No way. I mean, there's some times where I feel
Maybe.
Like, I know what my thing is. Does anybody name their private part?
No, back of...
Why did bagels fill you up so quick? It's all the bread.
Yeah, it's all bread. I'll tell you one thing, I'm going to eat the filling out of that green pepper because that green pepper was not good. It was too hard. I didn't cook it enough. It was too crunchy.
I think what I'm going to do is eat what I can, and then I have to bring shit to the table and go over things because this is the most that I'm not finishing my food. Like the way it's going. It's going like 3 times a week. I'm not doing it now. Who's that? Nelson? What's up, Nelson? And I'm not like
Hey, Nelson.
I used to finish my food all the time. All the time. And now it's like I don't. I could finish on pizza night, I could finish on McDonald's night, but when it comes to and this is not even a big meal, it's only 2,500 calories.
Yeah, mine's just under 12. I purposely went light because last night I went a bit over, but not even over. But
I
went higher than I normally do on a weeknight.
Well, I had 2 macro-friendly meals planned for tonight. Obviously, I'm doing one. But I told myself, if you find the big Reese's Cups, you're doing Reese's Cups tonight. Nothing in Stop and Shop, nothing in Rite Aid.
I would have eaten a Reese's Cup.
Look at that, be on Twitch. I named mine Carlos Danger.
Carlos Danger.
That's a cool fucking name. Do you mind if I name my dick Carlos Danger?
Carlos Danger, that's funny. Kind of like
Watch
Henry
that.
Danger.
Watch that stick with me. Watch that stick with me.
You start calling it Carlos, I'm gonna have to move.
Kaki, show Carlos some love.
I'm gonna have to slap you if
Show-
you ever say that.
Show Carlos
You're
some
not even Spanish. I don't want to hear it.
Show Carlos some love, eh? Want this danger dick? Come on, mommy. How's my accent? Is it good?
No, it's
Did you
terrible.
ever beat off to the Girl Who's Gone Wild commercials when you were younger? No. Not the commercials. Call it Pablo Sandoval.
Call it Pablo Sanchez.
Big Panda?
There you go.
I like Carlos Danger. Hey Lance, what happens if you decided to say, I don't like Jamie and Kaki no more, and you left us, and then you were curious to see what we were up to a year later? So you stopped by, and you were watching the stream, and all of a sudden,
It's my reaction, Nelson, my reaction.
this night stuck with me, and I started talking like Carlos Danger, like I had everything I started to talk about, I had an accent.
That and like Colby's like, oh my god, he won't stop talking in that fucking accent.
Carlos Danger, Nelson, come on.
Carlos Danger's gonna grab your ass at work, Nelson. Watch out.
I sound like Razor Ramon. Call it, here comes the big disappointment. You know what, Pete? That's 3 nights in a row you've hurt my feelings. You don't get to see Carlos Danger anymore.
Episode of Rico.
Episode of Rico? Which one is that? Which one is the one with Rico? Is that the doctor? That's her real husband in real life, right? I think that's the one. Where he's like dancing with her.
He's been in there multiple times. Like,
That's Carrie's real life husband, though.
yes, but he's been in the show multiple times. Like, he was the construction worker, like catcalling
right.
her.
He was an extra. He's like, oh, I'm going to take mommy to work today. You want to wear a hard helmet?
That's right, shake those maracas, or whatever he said to her.
Yeah, mommy, shake those maracas. You know who I feel like I sound like? Selena.
Yes!
What's his-
Everybody loves Selena's.
Selena's. He said it with an S, not a Z. It's weird. Yeah, I'm that dude that likes chick movies.
And that happens to be one of my favorite chick
Let's go
movies.
with it.
Selena's one of my very favorite movies. Anytime it's on, I always watch it.
What, Selena?
I love Selena.
Selena's a great one.
Do Rico, where Doug's coworker Rico, his accent turns Carrie on, and Carrie wants Doug to start doing the accent?
Yeah, that's another. Yeah. I know that one.
I forgot about that one.
There's so many. You know what? King of Queens is like that show Friends. You've seen them so many times. You do forget some, but the dad from Selena.
Yeah.
I was saying the brother.
It was the brother that said it. Everybody loves Selena's.
Selena's.
This bumper was ripped off by the bus of Selena.
No, he's got some good lines. He's got some good lines. But nothing's coming to mind because we haven't seen that movie in a long time. You know, it's another movie we haven't seen in a long
Stand
time.
and Deliver? No. I don't think we ever saw that, Nelson. Stand and Deliver?
Mm-mm. I don't know who's in it though. I mean,
Doesn't sound familiar.
Dad Pizza. I think is Stand and Deliver a Tom Hanks movie? If Stand and Deliver is a Tom Hanks movie, then I might have seen it. It's based off of a high school teacher here in Sacramento. Who's in it? Lance. Are you saying we should see it? Oh. No, the dad from Selena's in it. Nelson said. He wasn't saying that my Carlos Danger accent sounds like Selena's dad.
It's not Tom Hanks. Edward James, almost. Selena's dad is in the movie.
Yeah, never seen it, never heard of it.
Me either.
I mean, it does sound like a Tom Hanks movie, though. Do I get any brownie points for that one?
Kind of does.
Is there any movies in theaters right now that you want to go see?
I have no idea what's in the theater right now.
It's like I'm on the fence with the Joker. I'm on the fence with the Joker movie.
That's the only one I know of.
I almost don't want to see it because I know I'm going to be disappointed.
And I want to go see it, but I don't want to fall asleep, so it's like this whole big thing.
Yeah, you'll fall asleep. I'm not wasting money on the ticket for you. When my brother gets on DVD, then we'll watch it. Wait, what? I named it Carlos Danger. Danger! You gotta roll the R's. Danger!
Danger. Like that.
I can't do that. I just stick to my current Spanish accent. You know what I mean? He's the main teacher at the low performing high school. Maybe Carlos Danger will come out every once in a while. I think that's gonna stick with me. I might go to work. I think I'm gonna go to work tomorrow.
His
and I'm
work
just
name's gonna be
develop.
Carlos Danger now. And then Lucas could be Henry Danger. Or Kid Danger, or whatever the hell it is from his show with the superhero he is for Halloween.
Speaking of superheroes, we have to get cracking on our Halloween costume.
Oh
I
shit.
killed her and she's decomposing in my locker. Best in the movie. Oh, they're talking about the movie. I feel like when they're talking
Was
about...
that based on a true story, Lance?
That's what Jimmy Jam just said.
Oh, I didn't read Jimmy's comment.
Like,
Based on a true
Legends
story.
of the Fall. Brad Pitt is amazing. I feel like that's something you've seen. I've heard of that one. I've never seen
Legends of the Fall? No, I've never watched that.
Hold on. The official Halloween costume. We don't know. We still don't know, Jimmy Jam.
I mean, I have coupons that come every day for the Halloween store.
I've got no idea. Legends of the Fall. Real quick, Lance, what is that movie? Like a quick summary, what is that about? I feel like I've seen it before.
I've never heard of it.
I don't think there's many Brad Pitt movies besides the new ones that I haven't seen. It's a war movie. Yeah, I have seen it.
Really?
Mm-hmm. AKA Val Venus. AKA Dick Diggler. Dirk Diggler.
With Brad Pitt. World War II movie? Fasting Bastards.
World War One.
World War One.
You can't read that?
No, I had an issue. I couldn't see it.
Oh. I'm not eating the French fries. Wasn't a fan of them, I guess, because we took them out too early and then I put them in the oven. They shouldn't have done that.
I did not take them out too early. You said they were good.
They were. And I said we. Not me.
No, you said you.
No, they were good when they first came out. and then they sat because they're not extra crispy.
Your brother's name came from that movie, Nelson? Really?
It's amazing how many parents name their kids after movies, after stars that they don't even know. It's like they imagine.
Yes, Lance, I believe that's his brother's name is Tristan.
Who?
Nelson's brother's name is Tristan.
Does Tristan and Lance know each other? Wouldn't that be a predicament?
No, I think that's the guy's name of the movie.
Nelson, are you from San Francisco? Have you ever been to San Francisco? Been to the Bay Area lately?
Visited any farms lately?
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. I'm cut off tonight, guys. I'm sorry.
Who said that?
Munchkin.
Scoot over. I can't be in charge of everything, Baggy.
Well,
Scoot
you
your plate
kind of.
over.
I can't. She doesn't mean my plate. She means me.
Then scoot over.
I couldn't scoot over before the chair was in the
Is
way.
that better, Munchkin? Is that who asked Munchkin?
Yeah.
Or Sacramento? No, just Bellport. Just Bellport. Some might call that a vacation, Nelson.
Built for it.
I don't know. Me and Kathy are talking about vacations and all that, and
They wouldn't involve going to Bumport.
no, no. I honestly don't need to get on a plane. Don't want to go on a plane. Number one,
I do. I want to go on a plane.
I'm more than happy just going in the city. Like our next city trip, we should go to the cookie place.
Hell yeah.
Hit up East Village Pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember where that place was? I mean, we could always just watch his video over again, and he says it, and we could just go from there.
It's in Lower Midtown.
But I
So
say
it's
we
all in the opposite
we
direction.
go and get those cookies. We stay at the same hotel. It was nice. They had fresh milk downstairs. Yeah,
You almost got
microwave.
chocolate milk. What are you talking about?
I should have gotten extra chocolate milk to begin with.
You're lucky my drunk ass knew that you would get chocolate milk. I
Yeah.
noticed that.
You know how upset I would have been?
I'm like, wait,
I like-
chocolate milk.
I like chocolate milk, but if I'm eating cookies and donuts and all that, I need whole milk or almond milk. I'll settle for cashew milk. Our food scale comes tomorrow. You guys, we got it off Amazon. Nice.
Good for you.
Lance, if you don't mind me asking, what'd you pay for it? And is it a good one?
It wasn't Nelson. It was,
I said Lance.
I thought you said Nelson.
I didn't say Nelson. Dirty little butt tickler.
I think that's why Keith's jealous. That's why Keith wants to take you out for a day date for some drinks. I should be jealous. I
Yeah.
want a day date with some drinks, Keith. What the fuck?
Kaki doesn't even know how to comment on the YouTube videos, and it's funny because I can't
I
comment
can't.
on other people's YouTube videos either.
I can't even comment. And I want to comment so bad, but
Just
I
something
can't.
to start with. No, yeah, Lance, and that's fine. Like, we've got a little one. We got a little tiny one that we actually need a bigger one.
We
need
have a Food Network one that the kids actually got Jamie for Father's Day.
Yeah. What?
I'm like, I hate this food scale. I actually really like that food scale.
I just need a bigger one so I can see it. I can't always see it. Kaki's got to tell me what it is.
I'm on the one with the glasses, but he can't see it.
Peekaboo. Jamie's my boo.
Peekaboo.
There's enough of me to go around. There's enough of me. However, Keith, do you follow me on Instagram? I know Ben doesn't. So he says. Ben thinks that he's too old for Instagram. I tend to disagree, Ben.
I can understand that though, because I feel like I'm too old for Snapchat. That's why I don't go on Snapchat.
Well, you are.
And so are you.
I'm not on Snapchat.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
But like
We're too old for Snapchat.
and I'm too old for TikTok. But I do it anyway because technically our generation fucking invented social media.
We really did, though. Well, you youngins wouldn't have had what you guys have if it wasn't for our generation. But we had literally nothing growing up. We had nothing.
Like we didn't get a computer in AOL till what, 97, 98?
Mm-hmm.
I don't ever remember using it until around 98, 99.
Online was dial-up. You had to dial that shit up. There was no Wi-Fi.
TikTok is fun. Hell yeah, TikTok is fun. I love TikTok. I absolutely love TikTok. Snapchat, I never even tried it. Not one time.
Jimmy. Jimmy's hitting on Munchkin.
He would never.
He just did.
He's playing around.
I know. It was a joke.
Jimmy Jam loves his candy cane way too much to ever do something like that. Either of you ever go through hardships?
As a child.
Ever have nights?
Or maybe didn't get dinner or something. Yeah, I've had hardships. Like, no, I got dinner, but like...
I've gotten like good dinner taken away. Like, I'll have a bologna sandwich. I've had that shit happen before.
I've been punished as a kid. Absolutely, I remember it. I wouldn't call it a hardship. I would call it a lesson.
What would you call a hardship?
I would call it a lesson. It's called I was a smart ass, or I was a pain in the ass, or I did
No,
something
what's a hardship?
wrong.
Are you drunk tonight?
No.
What's a hardship? 3 times.
I thought you were asking Lance. I didn't know you were talking to me.
Well, Lance can answer it too, but you know what? You answered it. So you obviously know what it means. That's
A
why.
hardship meaning like you were giving like a
No,
really
not punished.
harsh.
I mean poor. Oh, I grew up with. Listen, I grew up with a single mom. I shouldn't say that. I grew up with a. Put it this way, my dad walked out on me and my family, right?
You and your 3 brothers. 2 brothers.
Me and my 2 other brothers. And shit didn't start to get better until my dad, who my mom wound up getting remarried to, came into our lives. And he raised us. But yeah, no, of course, I've definitely had hardships. It was, but it might, I'm not going to make it seem like I had nothing, but my mom did what she had to do to take care of us. I think that's fair to say. And then my dad came in as Superman and fucking saved us.
My mom was a single mom. But she was lucky enough to have her family help out with, me as I was growing up. So, I kind of grew up with no hardships, but the older I got, once I went out on my own, that's when I realized what an actual hardship was. I didn't grow up like that, but I realized it once I went out on my own, and I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, it's not easy.
No, it's not. It's hard. That's why they call it hardship.
I remember when I was like 7 or maybe 6 or 7, I wanted a Game Boy because this kid in my class had it.
Yes, I'm an only child, Lance.
I was very creative, so I took a sock and put it over some plywood and drew the buttons on it and pretended it was a Game Boy.
Aww.
Yeah. It happened that day. It's like even if my mom would have got me one, she couldn't just go out and buy me a Game Boy. I wanted it because somebody else had it. So I was creative. Took a sock, took a Sharpie, and a little piece of wood that was pretty much the same exact size as a Game Boy. The embarrassing part is I took that shit to the laundry mat an hour later and pretended to play in front of other kids.
Oh my god.
I was fucking bad, but I was creative. I was always creative.
It's all about imagination.
Single child?
Yes, I'm an only child, and my mom is a single mom.
She's got a sibling who she doesn't know.
I have multiple siblings that I don't know them, and they don't know me.
And that's the way it's gonna stay. That's the way the cookie crumbles.
That's the way it's gonna stay.
Stole a PlayStation because I didn't have one. I have a PlayStation 1. Nelson, you stole a PlayStation? You look like the kind of kid that would steal a fucking PlayStation.
You probably did steal a PlayStation.
He
you
said
fucking
that.
Thief.
He said that. Oh, we missed Munchkin's comment, Kagi. What'd the girl say?
30 pounds down in 9 weeks. Good for you, girl. High five.
High five, Munchkin. Munchkin, are you seeing a difference or are you feeling a difference?
Munchkin, you're 20 pounds away from the amount that I lost. Good for you.
Not even a $1 menu item. I knew it was tough. Jimmy Jam, it grew up hard for you? Well, you're a good kid. If you knew that and you didn't purposely ask for that, that's good. I was a spoiled little shit. I didn't, and that's one of the things I hate about my.
That was years ago. Felt bad, so you gave it back. Got in trouble.
Well, that's what happens.
Well, Nelson, that's what happens when you admit to doing something wrong. You usually get in trouble.
Well, I got a story. Let me go get my chips and I'll tell it to you. I stole too. I stole a lot when I was younger.
Jamie does steal. Not just when he was younger, sometimes. You know. That 5-finger discount. It happens, I guess. What?
I don't do it anymore, but me and...
You haven't done it in a while.
No. But me and Kaki would be leaving the bar and we'd stop off at 7-Eleven. And we'd have money on us. But we'd get some munchies and stuff to go home and eat.
All the shit I don't know about. Yeah, Nelson, I never knew you stole a PlayStation.
I would always put something on the counter. Something that was on the counter right after I got my cigarettes. The cashier would turn around to get cigarettes and I would just put something in the bag. Kaki would look at me like, you're fucking bad. But let me show you how much of a dumbass I was. When I was in, I want to say, 1st grade, there was this movie, Super Mario Brothers, that came out.
Mm-hmm. I remember the movie.
This kid in my class got the actual figures. He had Mario and Luigi. When it came to recess, we all went outside. I knew he had Mario and Luigi in his desk. I told my teacher that I forgot something. She let me go back into the classroom by myself. I took the things, put them in my book bag, took them home. Could have gotten away with it.
Jimmy, I do remember that.
I am such a fucking dummy that I brought him back to school with me the next day. And I guess the kid realized his 2 toys was missing. He told the teacher searched everybody's backpack, and sure enough, they found them in my backpack, covered in peanut butter and jelly, because my sandwich got smushed. The teacher's like, I need to talk to you. And as she's washing her hands, and I see jelly all over it, I'm like, oh shit.
How old were you?
Oh, jeez, I must have been in first, I want to say maybe 2nd grade.
So you're like Lucas's age.
I wanted them. There was things I regret that I did when I was younger. A lot of things. You never wanted a birthday cake or presents growing up, Jimmy Jam?
I don't think I've ever stole anything. I thought about it at Walmart the other day with my lipstick.
What?
The other day at Walmart, like my lipstick, because it kept falling out of the cart. And I stuck it in my pocket, because it kept falling out of the cart, my lipstick. The freaking sheet that I can't find anywhere. I found it at freaking Walmart of all places. It kept falling out of the cart, so I stuck it in my pocket. And I'm thinking, what if I forget about it?
Your dad's
like,
bull gag?
Walk out of the store with it in my pocket. I'm like, oh my god, I stole it. But no, I ended up paying for it, but I remember it as soon as we got to checkout that it was in my pocket.
I know it's not right, but when you get something for free, even if it's on accident, there's a certain part of you that is happy. Like, oh, I just got $10 off, you know?
That's actually what happened with Lucas's sneakers that he won't wear. I got Lucas Converse sneakers for school, right? I put them on my Kohl's charge. He didn't like them. He said they didn't fit his feet right. So I went to bring them back, and I had my receipt and everything.
That's great, Munchkin. I'm happy for you.
Brought it back. Checked my receipt. She's like, you didn't buy these here. And I'm like, yes, I did. I bought them here. I'm like, the sticker on the box says Colts. And she's like, well, I guess the cashier didn't ring them up.
And we got free shoes out.
I got free shoes that he won't wear. Free Converse shoes that he will not wear because they hurt his feet. So what the fuck am I supposed to do with them now? Because I can't return them. Obviously, can't return them. That was a cashier's fault. I had every intent to pay.
It's not your fault then.
It's not.
I wouldn't lose any sleep over it.
I wasn't going to. I'm just saying, like.
What about finding money on the floor?
Finders keepers.
I found $100 outside one of the state buildings like 2 months ago.
That was meant for somebody's ticket. Oh well.
I saw that shit, picked it up, thought it was fake, thought it was like one of those hidden camera things. Sure enough, nothing.
I've only found a 20 on the ground. I've never found a $100 bill.
A couple of great grandmothers checks for 19 years now. That's fucked up, Lance. I love your hair looking
I think he's
wet.
You're fucking
It's
around,
hot.
Lance.
Well, thank you, Munchkin. It's not wet though. There's just oil in it. I put
It's a wet look. That's what he needs to say. You have a wet look.
Do you like my hair like this?
Mhm.
It gets curly when it's like this. Kathy gave me a kiss this morning when she dropped me off at work.
I give you a kiss every morning when I drop you off at work.
That's not the point. I know you do. The point is, it was all over my cheek. Yeah, you better stop yourself. I saw that shit coming. I saw it coming.
I wear lipstick. I kiss you. It doesn't just stay in my mouth.
Yeah, but you don't have to wear lipstick to drop me to work.
I always wear lipstick though. When I get ready in the morning for the day, I put lipstick on.
Kathy's looking for a higher up in the FedEx community that makes more money than me.
Yeah, with my hussy red lipstick.
I can only imagine if a DHL man hit on you.
The hell's a DHL?
Those yellow vans with the red outline, it's a
Ew.
delivery service.
Delivery service?
They're usually middle-aged white fat men.
I was gonna say.
Alright, I'm done. How long have you guys been at your respective jobs?
I've been at my job for 5 years now.
I'm not going on like almost 2. Almost 2. I think about quitting every day.
27th of this month will be actually 5 years.
Hmm?
The 27th of this month, I would have
5
been
years?
at Best Market for 5 years.
Oh. Yeah. I think about quitting every day, but at the same time, I like the actual job itself.
That's what I'm saying, Nelson.
Don't like
5
being
years
taken
already.
advantage of, and I get taken advantage of.
Nelson, how long have you been at Best Market? Because you were there before me.
Like my whole life.
Just curious. Because that 5 years was not counting when I worked there when I was pregnant with Isabella. So that would have been 6 years. 7. So you've been at Best Market for 7 years. So you were there a whole year before I even started when I was pregnant. Crazy.
Somebody's been eating my cookies, Kathy.
I don't know. Yeah, you yelled at me. Nelson swears I yelled at him when I was pregnant and I don't remember doing it.
Nelson's an OG at Best Market?
Nelson's been there for 7 years.
Why did she yell at you?
He says that I yelled at
He
him,
probably did.
but I don't remember it. Apparently, I was pregnant when I did it. I don't ever remember yelling at Nelson when I was pregnant.
When you were pregnant
Ever.
with Isabella?
Yes.
When she was pregnant with Isabella, she was beyond bitchy. She was a bitch all the time. He was trying to get a sample.
Oh, I know what he's talking about. He always asked for a sample. And I probably said in a joking way, but he probably took it the wrong way. But I don't ever remember yelling at him. Never yelled at Nelson. I always liked Nelson. He's a good kid.
He's so good.
Never yelled at Nelson. He swears I yelled at him, but I didn't.
Is
You
Best
said I was
Market
really
a
mean
chain?
to him.
Is Best Market a food chain?
Not anymore.
Not
He got-
anymore. They didn't pay their bills and they got
He got bought out by another company.
bought out by another company that Kaki's going to be working for.
Eventually. Yeah.
I could be wrong. I don't know what happened with it. Did they pay their bills? Did they not?
They did not pay their bills. Lidl came along and paid off all of their debt and bought up the stores.
He said, and you were like, how many did you have already? Laughing my ass off.
I never said that. Never said that.
I could see you being bitchy. Like, I'm not putting any more fucking samples out. And this greedy little butt toucher comes over here. Keeps on taking
I
the
never
fucking...
said that though. Like, if I did, I don't even remember this conversation. That's why I think he's fucking around and he's making it up. Because Nelson's known to make up stories. Never said that.
Munchkin, if you're losing that kind of weight, you know how to enjoy a box of chocolate chip cookies. You know what to do. I believe Nelson. Not.
You know what? Maybe it was pregnant hormones. I don't remember, honestly. I don't remember any of this.
Or Kaki was just naturally bitchy in her.
And
she
see,
was.
you think I'm not a bitch at work. You have no idea.
I know you're a bitch in real life,
Yeah. I'm way worse at work.
but at work,
Because they don't have to live with me.
I see you being a goody two shoes.
Nelson, am I a goody two shoes at work? Or am I just like, I don't give a shit?
No, you're a goody two shoes, Kaki.
No, I'm really not,
I've seen
though.
how you've helped customers with their roast.
Customers, yes. Co-workers, that's a different story.
You ready for bed?
Of course I'm nice to customers. I have no choice. He said, I don't give a shit. Thank you.
I still think she's a goody two shoes. When it
You
comes
can.
to like
when it comes
management.
to when it comes to like customers and stuff, like I am very nice.
It's
to
okay,
customers.
Kaki. Jamie kind of a bitch too. I've got the worst temper out of everybody. Seriously, like I don't even get fucked with at work. At all.
People ask me things, and I usually just tell them no. Like when I'm asked to help another department. No, sorry. I worked by myself too. Did anybody offer to help me? And that's usually my answer, and then they walk away because they know I'm right.
Yeah, well, you are a bitch. All right, guys, we're going to bed. We're going to bed.
To customers, yes, but not employees or bosses. No, I'm not.
We will see you guys tomorrow for a special hump day dinner. Do you know what you're eating?
Absolutely not. I have no clue.
I know what I'm not eating, and that's McDonald's. Good night, guys.
Have a good night.
Yeah, you know what's funny? I think me doing shared a story. Good night, guys. I think me doing McDonald's.